But it's an incredible race one here at Silverstone using the national circuit. The Showdown pre-shuffle is very much beginning to take shape. Christian Eden had an injury this morning, a broken collarbone, but very bravely came in to try and race. Brooks has locked himself in, as has Glenn Irwin, so really it's now between Danny Buchan and Peter Hickman to go head-to-head for the final places.
There's 4 riders who could yet get that last Showdown place. Look, Hickman, Buchan, Eden and O'Halloran. Who's setting the fast pace at the moment? Well, no, 54.4 was Eden in the mid-pack in 7th place. He's got back past Richard Cooper. I simply don't understand how the boy's doing this. Anyway, he's closing back up a little on Jason O'Halloran. So that would mean if Christian Eden could, I'd scarcely believe he could finish top 6, but if he did, he'd be level on points with Danny Buchan, admittedly a hefty number of points behind Peter Hickman. And Hickman's in trouble! And Peter Hickman on the Smiths BMW is pulling out. Hickman, whose place in it, an expired BMW engine, and that is a massive turnaround in the battle for the top 6.
Eden ended up having a brilliant run through and a brave run through with a broken collarbone to 5th. So really that pushes everything on into the last race of the weekend and the last race of the normal championship before the Showdown starts. And that really gives Eden and Buchan a little bit more hope. They've still got to go out and beat Hickman with a new engine in race 3 of the weekend.
Absolute drama here. This is a rebuilt motorbike, remember, with a new engine in it. And Peter Hickman has come into pit lane. What's going on? So Peter Hickman then at the moment is in the pits as this race prepares to go. Leon Adlam on pole position. Christian Eden looking for a good start. This is great. There was Hickman. There was Hickey leaving the pits. So he's got a huge amount of work to do. If you if you stopped it right now, it would be either Eden or O'Halloran who would go through into the short.
It would, yeah.
How nuts is this? I never thought this would happen. We've been downplaying the battle for the Showdown, James.
Yeah. But we also said that anything can happen.
Eden does it again going into maggots. That's his 2nd move there. Cleanly through inside Jason O'Halloran. This is Superman. This is absolutely blooming extraordinary. Look at this. He's got past Cooper, Peter Hickman, so he is making progress all the time. Christian Eden runs off. Christian Eden runs wide. He just couldn't hold it at the end of the straight, and that could be that could be the moment at which the Showdown is decided. Christian Eden, brave beyond words, loses it under braking at the end of the Wellington Straight. That is possibly the toughest bit of track for him, I would suspect.
Looking like there's something wrong. There's Hickman. He's touring.
He is, isn't he?
Yeah, he's touring. He's trying his best, but there's something wrong.
And unfortunately, of course, for Christian Eden, he made that mistake. And everybody's heart in their mouth. Smith's BMW
he's going to bring it home, but he's going to bring it home, but he's going to be outside the points.
He's outside the points, but Christian Eden actually got dropped to, on that final lap, got nipped back to 10th place. So his phenomenal effort comes to naught.
Yeah, I was stuck in 3rd gear, then the gear lever had broke off, so just did as much as I could. I thought I'll just keep going because if I can get a point, it might make all the difference. But I was actually watching the board at the last corner that shows where the top 8 are, and I knew as long as Eden wasn't kind of too close to the front, then we were in regardless. So yeah, thank God for that.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen, we've got our Showdown seats confirmed. Leon Haslam, who booked his place a lot earlier in the season. Jake Dixon's in there, Glenn Irwin's in there. Brooks has locked himself in, and Peter Hickman, who gets the last spot, and we've got young Bradley Ray in there as well. It's been a pretty tiring day, but we get up onto the M6 motorway very, very shortly, and then we head up to Alton Park. So much to play for. Leon's got a pretty healthy advantage going into it, but with the Showdown phase comes just an added dose of pressure. With pressure comes that odd occasion where people trip up, and Leon will know that it's like a ticking time bomb. He's been in a dominant position before, and it's worked against him. Can the monkey finally be taken off his back?